Some ancient structures are so massive, so precise, and so mysteriously engineered that modern experts still struggle to explain how they were built. Each one challenges what we think we know about history, technology, and human capability. Our journey begins with one of the most bewildering sights on Earth. At number 7, the megalithic stones of Baalbek rise like giant markers from a forgotten age. The largest stone block weighs over 1,000 tons, far surpassing the lifting limits of most modern cranes. Archaeologists still cannot explain how ancient builders cut, moved, and aligned these stones with such accuracy. But the next megastructure takes the mystery even deeper. At number 6, we travel to the ancient city of Sacsayhuamán in Peru, where the walls fit together with impossible precision. Each stone is carved with perfectly interlocking angles, forming earthquake-proof barriers without mortar. Even modern engineers agree that recreating these seamless joints using hand tools would be nearly impossible. Yet things get even stranger when we look at the site in detail. The stones are so tightly fitted that not even a piece of paper can slide between them, suggesting a level of craftsmanship that defies explanation. But our next structure pushes beyond precision into pure impossibility. At number 5, the ancient temple complex of Göbekli Tepe stands as the oldest known megalithic site on Earth. Built over 11,000 years ago, it predates metal tools, agriculture, and even the wheel. The builders carved massive T-shaped pillars with intricate animal symbols, raising questions about how a supposedly primitive society achieved such sophistication. However, the next site reveals something even more baffling about ancient engineering. At number 4, the unfinished obelisk of Aswan in Egypt stretches over 1,000 tons of pure granite. It lies partially carved from the bedrock, showing clear evidence of advanced stone-cutting techniques. Experts still debate what tools were precise enough to shape granite at such scale thousands of years before iron chisels. But that mystery is nothing compared to what waits at number 3. Deep in Micronesia lies Madol, a floating stone city built on a network of artificial islands. The builders transported massive basalt columns across open ocean channels with no written records explaining how. Modern engineers have tried to replicate the feat and found it nearly impossible using simple rafts or manpower alone. But if you think that's mysterious, the next megastructure raises even bigger questions. At number 2, the mighty pyramids of Giza stand as the most iconic engineering puzzle in human history. Their alignment with astronomical points is so precise that even tiny deviations are measured in fractions of a degree. The Great Pyramid contains interior passageways and chambers positioned with mathematical perfection that modern tools struggle to match. The logistical challenge of lifting millions of limestone blocks, each weighing several tons, continues to spark debate among scholars. But the structure at number 1 might be the most baffling of them all. High in the Bolivian Andes sits Puma Punku, a site filled with perfectly carved stone blocks, shaped with machine-like precision. The cuts, grooves, and 90-degree angles appear impossibly smooth, as though produced by advanced tools. Yet the civilization responsible left no written language and no explanation for how these feats were accomplished. Some stones even feature interlocking notches that resemble components of modern industrial assembly. To this day, no one can fully explain how such high-precision architecture existed at that time. These ancient megastructures challenge our assumptions and hint that early civilizations may have possessed knowledge or techniques long since lost. Which of these incredible structures surprised you the most? Tell me in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more mysteries like these.